Welcome to our second semi-final series here for our Halo Wars 2 2v2 Pro League. In the blue color, we've got Hechi and his buddy joining him. In the teal, Checho's Pros is here as well. Together, they are La Gruntiza, means basically a cave, a grotto. This is Yap Yap and Cutter teaming up. On the other side, we got Daylon in the red, and in the yellow it says Admiration, but this is actually Redneck, just so you guys are aware. Their team Rallyflag, and they're playing as Kinsano and Yap Yap. Pretty good mix. Marines running each other down there. There were some wiggle wars for sure. And Daylon's just gonna avoid any further casualties by focusing on mini bases. Actually probably shooting for a second generator, but not before doing some business with the minis. And as for Checho's, he gets an early barracks in the main. Interesting. Could have just done that on this mini and have some more money at the same time. But I guess he wants some early snipers or something. Nothing wrong with that. Price pool today is £200, by the way. And from Redneck, we've got some kind of rush business. This is, I think, Redneck's first time appearing in our tournaments. I don't think he's ever done it. It was supposed to be Test, but we got a no-show out of Test, so we just let him join the team because we have very few signups today. I really want to call on the community to participate in our Pro Leagues, please. Because we got too few signups. Long term, it's not a good thing. We're getting away with it today, but we've had much better before, let's just say. It looks like you guys aren't interested, almost. Not a good signal. Unfortunately, we got some gamers here to save us. Brutes versus brutes. Oh, that was a really good mine drop. And the split wasn't strong enough from Redneck. Overwhelming amounts of brutes will be hammering this base now. And that's the base down. I always say this, but I don't think in team games it's that good to do these proxy attacks. Like, it just takes time for you to build up that both the mini base and the barracks, whereas the other guy just makes the barracks, right? And it's no problem to outpump that because you got a whole set of units earlier. So over time it just snowballs in your favor. You got better reinforcement times from your main. And in these pro games, I've never seen one of these proxies really work out. It works out in Rising Star every now and then. So a lot of snipers here from both cutters. 6 of them from Checho's. It's like asking to be beamed. You got to be really careful, especially as we cross the 5-minute mark. Oh yeah, it's definitely in. But we don't have beams. I think it would have played a much better role there on the other side. Just instead of dropping in these boys, you beam the snipers. I think that's the play. But because it's not happening, I actually think that Chechos is going to have an absolutely amazing time here against Daylon. He's shredding that infantry. And should be able to run down the whole crew now with the ODST drop. Now, Kinsano does have some good tools of her own. Like drop turret on third point, but you just kind of run away from it and head to that main. There's no turrets here. I think you just run into that right now. Oh man, Chechos doesn't realize just how hard he was winning. Now Hachi has gone for his own beam. He's not doing the drop turrets. And it looks like he's got the brutes under control-ish, but his generator is really weak. That could be a problem. But he holds. So far so good. His mini base stays up. His expo might stay up as well. Not bad. Lots of red line units from Arkansano over there. The snipers are getting eventually replenished. Redneck's also getting his business up and running there. With the new base and all that. Yeah, they're just gonna play defensive. I would have liked to see a Chechos attack there. But it was mostly snipers from him. I don't know. I do feel he could have destroyed the generator while it wasn't upgraded. With the ODSTs, but that's just me. By the way, we got a Twitch subscription from Mr. Too Salty. Thanks very much for that. Tier 2's in for our cutter. What you gotta fear from Daylon is once he starts dropping in the flame hogs onto the snipers. Those are gonna melt. It's gonna be really ugly. So it's a good thing that Chechos isn't pumping him too hard anymore. There are 4 of them left. I think that's a very juicy target indeed for flame hog drops. We've got a detonated methane wagon there. But overall, no biggie for either side. They're building up their bases. They're comfy. Hachi is tier 2. He's got his generator. And of course, being on the Mexican team, he makes a Mexican generator. That's no surprise at all. Classic. Man, these grunts are getting veterans left and right. This is great news for Hachi. He's just gonna farm this. Yeah, he's also losing some, but so far so good. Oh, his drop is actually devastating there. Can he take down the base? He's nerfing it at the moment. These guys drop onto the mines, which is not the best start for them. But yeah, the brute versus brute interaction is especially rough here because you get boosted and nerfed at the same time. It's super volatile as a result. So it does look like Hachi's in the end not going to get this with the drop, but he's bringing around his heavy grunts who were victorious from the other fight. And that's going to be it for Redneck's base. Oh boy. We got more snipers, and then ODST's dropping in. Some of those Marines are running over the satchels. The snipers are still going strong, and we've got a Spartan in the mix. Where are Daylon's flame hogs, man? Like, he's got the drop turret, sure. Where are the flame hogs? I don't see any. It's very bad. A 2-star. 2-star heavy grunt. Hachi needs to target down the strong ones, not the cannon fodder. Either way, he's gonna struggle against the elite. That's just not gonna work. So getting out of here is the right move. Got a whole lot more stuff coming up, so I'm wondering why he didn't just engage. Yeah, just more heavy guns from him, it looks like. Not the 2-star, boys. I think they're gonna go down. Cutter attack continues. Daylon is not gonna expand here. There's the flame hogs, but it's like minutes late. So it feels like anyway. Checho is just on 5th point already. If he gets fed a little money, he could drop in on that. Spartan should be going down. Oh. Is there hope? Probably not. No hope. No dreams. No memes. Flamehawks are a really good answer to a low number of... Oh boy. Great split from Daylon. Yeah, I was just gonna say the Flamehawks are great against just a handful of Nightingales, so you gotta be careful with that. Just a very effective unit, but once you have 2-star Cyclops, well, good luck. Because those Flamehawks aren't gonna do anything anymore. And it looks like this red base was just gonna absolutely get ransacked. Team Red can't hold it. Etchy and Chetros with a very strong start in this one. I'm proud of them. That was great. Yo, we've got game 2. We got Etchy in the blue. Chetros in the teal. Oh, Generator second. Interesting. Anyway, they're playing as Arbiter and Anders, the classic combo for this map. On the other side, Daylon and Redneck here. They're switching it up a little bit. They still got Arbiter, but also Colony. Which does mean that there's no UNSC in there. It's a little bit harder to crack bases due to the lack of vultures. You know, no Retriever Sentinel also makes the mid-game timing a little bit rough. But a good Colony can definitely hold for a long, long time. Could be interesting. The Colony is definitely not mobile, so the Arbiter has to do a lot of the protecting there. But Colony is so good at turtling, so I don't know, this could work. The elites should do the job of what normally belongs to the Marines of capturing power nodes. Elite grunts, that is. Because they're pretty good at it. I'm not sure what else you really need UNSC for. Other than the Vulture endgame. Yeah, that's the main one, I think. Snipers tier 1, I suppose. If you just go Ghosts and Hero, that should be fine. Both teams are working very quickly on those power nodes. Team Blue is ahead in that department. Pretty good coordination between them. Second extractor's already up for both guys. Just the upgrades pending now, and then probably straight road to tier 2 with just maybe the hero additions. Interestingly, Chetros is the one with the double mini this time. And Hedgie's just making grunts, not ghosts. This could be just a very quick tier 2 there indeed. Oh, camo. I'm assuming both grunt players will have that, right? Yeah, Hetchy's getting it. All right. So, the Invisibros versus the Invisibros. That's the most boring fight ever. Nobody's gonna shoot. Great. We have please don't shoot me at home. Using my strats, he says. Oh, they're both allowed. I gotta say, Team Red is capturing all the power nodes. This is a pretty big play. They can hold them. Actually, Team Blue might be in a little bit of trouble there. Counterattacks now on. Oh! Daylon's boys run over the mines. We got tier 2 from Daylon. No Expo, interestingly. Although he had the money for it. Really like when people get their next base as they go to tier 2, because then you can just do a double raid camp play at the same time. Slowly populate and delay that third generator, perhaps. Well, if you pump this many grunts, you definitely can't go 3 generators and expo. There's just no way. Capitano is... Oh, already has 1 star? What? Already 1 star. Oh no. What now? That's a tough position to be in, guys. Capitano's getting upgraded. Plasma Bolt gets cast into that, but it's just too much Daylon stuff. You have to respect the elites. No way you can fight that with grunts. Hedgie's tier 2 is much slower, but he's already got a double A. Is he doing what I'm thinking? He's gonna go freaking Banshees, isn't he? Is Daylon doing that? Surely not. No, that's like... He's spamming elites. It shouldn't be difficult to respond to Banshees when you have grunts on the enemy base. It's kind of tough to even release the Banshees at that point. Hedgie's doing it anyway? No. Wait a second. What is he making? Just NGs. Maybe the Checho Hogs can control the situation a little bit. We'll see. Some more are on the way. Might not be a bad idea to send a Spartan, honestly. Get some veterancy on those grunts. Steal the XP points. Arbiter's gonna be out as well. Man, this Capitano is gonna be an issue. Alright, Chopper. Everything good there? Drop turret will be helping here a lot. The elites are definitely not able to deal with warthogs, which is why we're calling down more elites. These are a little bit better though. At least when it comes to vehicle work. They're still not great at it though. And they get very quickly focused down. Great micro by Chechos, I have to say. But not this Hunters, you have to respect that. Probably time to get out of here. We'll lose a hog or two. Just a 1, that's pretty good. Capitano's coming home to look to defend. And Chechos is nearly ready to drop in the Retriever, so if they can distract from the need of... there is not a single foundry for Daylon. He's forgetting. He's forgetting. Oh, that's a huge... Oh, Banshee's here, but it's very early. I don't know, man. Well, if this had been a minute later with Chechos having that bar full, he could call in a Retriever and they could end the game. But now they reveal that they've got air, and Daylon has all the opportunity to get out anti-air. Wait, he still doesn't have a foundry. Okay, this could actually just work. There's no foundry here. Oh, there is a foundry here, but I think it should be possible to deal with it. Redneck has 0 Reaver, 1 Reaver, 2 Reaver. Okay, he's taking care of it. But the Spartan should steal them. Shield Juggle is on. Yeah, Spartan has to hijack, I think. That's probably the best way to go about this at this point. Come on, Spartan, do it. Holy! 4 seconds! It's dead! Oh, just shot down the Reaver. He's going for the next one. There's nothing here that can kill the Spartan, guys. The Banshees are still partying somewhere in the back. Right? Wait, where are the Banshees? Where did they go? They were right there. Did they all go down to Grunts? No, there's 3 of them left. It's not many. Is Daylon making a foundry? No. Dude, they're gonna get Retriever sentineled. There's an Arbiter here to distract as well now. He can most certainly stop that shield gen from coming up. Whether the Engineer helps or not, even if there's 2 of them, the Arbiter Rage will take care of it. Are you kidding me? Oh, that was a tight timing, let's just say. The Engineer's getting cut down, but RB has to get out of here in the end. More Banshees from Hetchy coming across. Why on earth do these guys not have Reavers? Counter offensive is on with the Capitano though. And with just Hogs, it's gonna be difficult to defend against that. There's no turrets. It's a little bit scary. If Redneck drops in his big drop, that's gonna be spooky sauce for sure. Got some more elites coming in, but the upgraded harvesters are being destroyed. The Banshees are just gonna leave. But the Arbiter scouting the main, he's got vision on it. Checho should call in the Retriever the moment he's able to. Well, the Banshees have arrived, and Taunt misses. Only a fraction of the Banshees is targeted by it. Oh, they're flying into the beam, though. But it's not that bad. Alright, it was okay. That could have been a million times worse. Arbiter is working on the mini bases. He finds the Mexican generator. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, drop turret's gonna do a little bit of work here, but not too much. Spartan does a stun rather than a steal. Perhaps some of these Reavers will be destroyed. And the Retrievers called in on the far side together with that Arbiter. There's an anti-air turret on Redneck's main. And Daylon's still not making Reavers, he's just making Grunts. I'm not sure that will be enough, to be honest. It looks like the Arbiter is tier 3. Hedgie using this little Banshee advantage of only costing supplies to tech jump. The Grunts are about to be absolutely destroyed by this thing, aren't they? Oof. Yeah, that hurt a lot. Plasma bullets coming through as well. The Banshees are just fighting it straight up. I wouldn't suggest that. As Hetchy hasn't yet upgraded Plasma Torpedo, did he? Nope. But the Arbiter's going to town. What happened to you? Retriever's super weak. I guess the anti-air turret was doing some work. Got the big colony drop as far away from everything as possible. I don't understand. The Capitano was right here, already getting annoying, right? If you drop in the boys here, he can maybe push. He's 2-star and everything. I don't understand. Well, the Retriever is super weak. You have to be careful with it. And all things considered, Hetchy's air fleet has been decimated now, but they've done some good damage. Enforcer drop and Arbiter can still go to town here. Taking out some turrets slowly but surely. I do have to say, I think it would be better for RB to leave. It's too late, I think. He's gonna go down. Rest in pepperonis. Has to be remade, but it's not that expensive. Hetchy is actually getting 7 slot upgrades and all that. Pumping Banshees left and right. And the Kodiaks are shutting that Capitano. Slowly but surely, he will be struggling with that. Of course, once all this comes across the map, they can push. So I'm a little bit worried about Hetchy's all Banshee play, and that Retriever Sentinel was so late. Can he maybe take down the Capitano together with smokes and all? Spartan should be able to slow this army down a little bit. Good stun and mine combo never hurts anybody, right? Can't see. Yeah, I think that Capitano is going to be comfortable there. We've got a whole lot of phantoms flying through from Daylon too. It's getting a little spooky. Is he going tier 3 there? Oh yes. Plus another generator is getting added. He didn't suffer too much damage from those air attacks. Now you'll show which air unit is the best in the game. Not the Banshees. But it might be the Sentinels from the Kodiaks. At least for the moment. Good blasts. Hey, can he actually take down that Capitano there? Holy shit. The Retriever is shooting too. He's down. There was no teleport. Why was there no teleport? Why did nobody pick him up? To be fair, the Retriever is going down as well, but it's not like it's veteran. Still, those Phantoms are gonna have a good old time now. There's only really grunts in them, so they're not gonna do too much damage against blisterbacks and the like. Not in the ground mode anyway. Reaver gets taken down there by the stasis mine. And Arby gets away, lives to fight another day. Do need another anti-air turret, I think, on Checho's base. But so far, this is gonna stabilize a bit. I think. Gunboat capacity getting upgraded. Dayon also has a population upgrade. Well, now he doesn't need Reavers anymore. And she's also swapping to Phantom play. He is tier 3 himself, so he can fairly easily make the switch. It's just a matter of getting set up. Get that population upgrade and all. Maybe Checho should make a small donation there. Good enforcer drop work there by Hetchy, though. This is definitely slowing down this group. Now, once Daylon reaches the next population upgrade, which I think he should have prioritized over the air upgrades. Just get those numbers up and hide under the shield, right? That's the whole idea. Get the grunts to shoot these sentinels and everybody should be happy. Once your guys in the Phantoms gain veterancy, that's where things really get crazy. That's exactly what he's gonna do, but if these guys can destroy the base at the same time, then, you know, you haven't done much. There are, however, 3 shrouds. Surely that's enough to push through with. Come on, Redneck, you gotta go too. It's too much for just one guy to blast through this. Hetchy and Chechos have a lot of stuff here together after all. Lots of anti-air. Plus a Spartan, who is actually going down though. Stasis is out, and we've got a decent beam on that. I think the colony army might just bulldoze this. 4 shrouds now. Arbiter is joining into the fight. The Phantom count has been reset, but it's all good. Arbiter's trying to escape. But I think the Wolverines aren't necessarily the best of tools for this. Just as veteran hunters on the ground are owning everything. Another Enforcer drop, but it's a desperate play. I don't think it's doing anything. Is Hetchy falling apart a little bit, perhaps? Colony Army can do this all day as they regenerate. Those Sentinels are just making a lot of noise. Not really causing any trouble. Maybe Hetchy can remax, but his units inside the Phantoms won't be as veteran as those of Daylon. That's something to watch out for. Daylon's getting many more upgrades. Still not focused on population. I guess if you have many veterans and you know about it, then the upgrades will probably do more. Are there enough anti-air units here? Damn. Chechos is kind of getting owned here. Absolutely cleaned up. 53 population left. We got Arby doing a little bit of counter-attacking. Hetchy might be able to hold this, but he doesn't have a lot of boys inside the Phantoms, whereas Daylon does. Oh, and he's getting Hunters branded. Okay, that might be it for Team Blue for this game. It's gonna be very difficult to survive against. The Spartan is getting super low there. But so far, nobody managed to attack the base, really. It's possible the turrets will hold strong for now. Forcers getting dropped in. Those are not going to be very helpful against this. We got some stanchion snipers now on the field. Should help against that Hunter Capitano or whatever unit drops out of these. Look at those Phantoms just absolutely out-healing all the incoming damage. But now finally things are starting to get picked off. 1 star on that Capitano, but the sniper shots are going nuts. Chechos has 7 snipers. So anything that jumps out of these is gonna get 1 shot. But Capitano is slowly but surely healing himself. You gotta be a little careful with that. What is Hetchy up to, actually? I was trying to rebuild. He's got a lot of population, I have to say. Still working on those minis. And guess what they've held? This is crazy. Stanchion snipers. They're so good. Look how strong that slow is on them. Oh my goodness, the hunters. Even the 2-star hunter has gone down. Can they chase down this guy? That would be peak. That shield is gonna go down quick, but then, you know, you have all these Phantoms here. There's no way to attack this right now. I think Team Blue should get out of here. They're doing a great job with the minis, though. Shake it, boy. If you shake your Spartan, he shoots more often. It's pretty good. Especially if you target air and ground. Like you alternate the two targets. So you get more shots. Little bit of lag here, but the Capitano survives. That's what matters, right? Oh, it's going back to full health in no time. Snipers or no. A lot more of those are coming out, though. Hechi's still working on this, but this he doesn't have vision. It's all a lot easier said than done. Oh. Some real work getting done on this colony army, man. I'm not entirely sure they'll survive. That 2-star Capitano might be toast. Where's the teleport? No! And the addition of these Cyclops absolutely changed everything. Spartan survives, by the way. That's sick. Chechenos is holding his own very nicely here. Delon rebuilding, of course, he's got no problems. Both economically and militarily, he's looking great. Actually has the capacity for a full army. He just needs some time to actually build it. Redneck slightly on the struggle bus here. Kind of like Hechi. If he gets attacked, he seems to be the slightly weaker link than Daylon. That might be troublesome, but you don't really want to crash into all those phantoms without 2 full pop armies, right? You really want to max out here as Team Blue. The Capitano, you can expect him to be back. This is all a bit much. Oh! We're massing suicide grunts now. For a big teleport play, maybe. You guys know that when you have, like, fully upgraded suicide grunts and conduit free, and you teleport them into a base, they're under conduit's effect, and they'll be destroying a fully upgraded UNSC base if you crash a full pop group into it, right? So if it's not protected, that base toast. Would love to see some memes like that at some point. We've never seen it in a tournament, but it can be done. Plasma bolt business, but all the squad members are coming. Oh, suicide grunts! Suicide grunts say no. No squad members coming back. That was sick. Whole infantry blob destroyed. And now Team Red really has some initiative. Might be actually able to push through here, but easier said than done. The anti-air turrets are working overtime. And we got sentinels. Gonna be a long extended fight. So far the base is holding. The anti-air turrets are picking off the phantoms every now and then. Things really aren't too bad, but can Hechi and Chechos both recover? They have not enough money. So I just don't see them pumping enough stuff. If the turrets get destroyed, if the heroes go down... Oh, that was some really good plasma bolt action over there, but... I'm still not sure it's enough. Okay, anti-air turret's gonna be absolutely roasted there by a level 3 beam. The Spartan doesn't actually steal the vehicle. Hechi and Chetros cannot make more units as they will keep losing buildings here one by one. I think this might be it for them. Look at all those veteran units, man. Snipers are doing their jobs. Now it's a Capitano here also. These turrets are about to get it. That Capitano working in the back, man. We got walls getting dropped. Why not? Daylon has plasma bolts. Level 2 at least. Is he just gonna nuke that? Oh yeah. Ooh. Base is out healing this for the moment. But it was just almost impossible to make anything happen. Hechi did try some cute business in the back, but it's just nowhere near enough to swing this around, I think. Just get the turrets, and that should be it. Chetros has no units, ladies and gents. I think all those veterans are just going to be too much. Both Redneck and Daylon are full prop. Hechi could bring over the boys, but it's nowhere near enough, I'd say. Even if he has plasma bolts. Oh, they got a retriever on the counter-offensive. And these guys are gonna call out. Interesting. Could this work? I'd say possibly not. Plenty of Wraiths to destroy here. Might be a veterancy level for the retriever. I think there's greater urgency to just go after the base. Arbiter's here. But meanwhile, this main is getting taken out. I'm sorry, Chetros, I think you're toast. Oh no. This is the part where the retriever dies. Yeah, they're gonna give up, that's it. Score's now 1-1. So we got ourselves a real series here. Right, welcome to Ashes. This is game number 3. And for our blue team, we've got our good old Colon Isabel combo. I think it's actually pretty nice. We'll talk about it later. The other side. This is Daylon. This is Redneck. They've got Shippy and Forge. I did predict Shippy and Forge. Just didn't expect it to be on the same team. What do you mean mods can't make a poll? What the hell? Let's follow. Let's follow that. But in the meantime, I'll just say that I think that Colon Isabel is pretty damn good because you got, you know, a really solid core with Colony. You taunt people, and then you can finish that with the Mine 2 stun jump combination with Spartan. Hell, you can mech blast it if you want. And then later in the game, you just got heavy metal heal, combat salvage, steal the enemy army with Ghost in the Machine. A very important poll in the chat. Sean asked me to do it. Should I get a beard? It's gonna be back anyway, guys, but you can vote if you want. Super early expo. What is happening? Hatchy just creates units. He just freaking makes an expo and then makes some grunts. That's it. That's some fighting in the middle. I don't know why mods can't make a poll. That's ridiculous, right? On Twitch. Can you make one on YouTube? Surely you can. Got the honor guard out. No second generator, no nothing. This is also a pretty long rush distance map, so I'm always surprised when people don't go double gen. You still get the hero. Not a big problem. You already know the results. Yes, that's right. Very important question. It's gonna be like 3 of you voting. Nobody cares, actually. Anyway, skid grunts? Now that I did not expect. Why? What for? I mean, why are we doing this? I almost never ever put my skits on grunts. Do you guys do it? And why? I need this explained. Holy shit. That's one reason why I don't do it. Absolutely nothing else happening here. Warthog's getting trained. Stay on with the tier 2. I will say the setup for Team Blue is looking rather good. We got power node control. Alice is getting XP. And the honor guard isn't on their bases, so good news all around. Yeah, nobody in the chat has volunteered to put skitters on grunts. I agree. Oh, that's a brutal little rundown. Good snipe. Obviously, with that many hogs, you really can't do much about it. That Spartan was out there on her lonesome and got punished. Oh man, are you serious right now? Hatchy just destroyed that base. Warthog pump will get very serious here for Chechos. But before that happens, Hetchy is trying for another Banshee transition, and I think it might be a huge mistake. He's gonna lose that extractor, man. Repair or no repair, he doesn't have enough to stop it. Not without engineer bubbles. And the actual engineer only popped out now, too late. His apexes will be destroyed. And Chechos doesn't have the stuff to protect him. Maybe now Team Red can expand, but hey, if they're just punishing this, it's pretty much an equal game. Yo, Tesla loves his skid grunts. What the heck? Do we increase the cost of timeouts? Yeah, probably. It's very spammable. Guys, stop asking for it. For a moment. Can I edit it from here? Oh yeah, I can do it very easily. Okay. That's a defense. Obviously, remaking your Spartan is fine, but what if we get a repeat scenario? Because once again, it's just hogs and 2 heroes versus 1, right? That Spartan should be going down pretty quick, especially with spirit support helping. So I think that absolutely is going to happen. Alright, we'll add another 0 to that timeout cost, yeah? It's a little overpowered. Oh, is that a tier 3 Warthog? Not bad, Redneck, not bad. This might be very tough for Team Blue to face off against, but Hetchy is doing the counter drop once again. And Daylon's X-Build is just not happening. But now Hetchy is losing the X-Build too, so engineer or no, that's going down. Too much firepower there, simply. Good little hog counterattack from Chechos, but might just be too little too late, I'm not sure. These guys probably aren't gonna crack the main, right? There's no way. Anto Capitano's coming out now, finally, for Hetchy. He could have used that a while back. Like, you know, if you just occupy this with the Capitano, there's way less that the hogs can do about it. Ultimately couldn't destroy the base though, and it stays a relatively even game, but Hetchy kinda on the struggle bus. Problem is that Team Red are both near maxed. And that does add up a lot. No doubt we should see Gauss Hogs soon. Oh, here it comes. It's my favorite thing. Tanks. Beat everything, that's what they say. That Spartan's gonna get sniped by the dual hero setup once again. This is ridiculous now. But hey, the honor guard goes down too. Better than the other outcomes. It's just, we really missed the Capitano this whole game. If it had been around since the start, I think Hetchy would have had a much stronger way into this game. Instead of rushing the base to get the Capitano, you're just so much more stable, right? Chechos might be tier 3, but with just 2 tanks, this is gonna be very difficult to make work. Even if it's 3 tanks, it's hard, because there's just as many hunters here. They'll handle it. Capitano is upgraded. Maybe there is hope. Hold on a second. Could this work? If Chechos actually gets to high tank counts, this might actually work. But there's no skits, there's no... all those ramps just stopped the shooting and therefore the healing. And we got another spirit support. So yeah, that's probably gonna be it. Too many veteran hunters and all that. Counter-offensive probably isn't gonna do much damage. All you need to do is send down some hogs. Should be stable from there. There's third base business as well now for Redneck. And I think they can just push straight to the main, right? Okay, the poll confirmed what we already knew. Who would have guessed? And the game ends with the predictable outcome too. We're down to Team Rallyflag, one more, and they're in the finals. Welcome to game number 4. This might be the last one for this team. We'll have to be careful. We got Hechi, we got Chechos, and they are playing as Forge and Shipmaster. On the other side of the map, we've got Daylon and Redneck, and they're playing as Pavium and Cutter. The Pavium is a bit of a surprise, have to say. Especially on these bigger maps, which make it a little harder for the hero to cross. But I guess if you use the teleporter to come across here, it's really not that bad. Like, between the base and the teleporter, it's negligible distance. We could see something like that. Just with the Gen 3rd. I think Hechi as well, but he does the double harvester upgrade, which means you're not going to upgrade the generator, which means you're not going to have power for the longest time. No hero, no scout upgrades, nothing like that. Well, it's even actually a little bit difficult to get infantry out. Those Marines just gonna go down? Yep, looks like it. So that should be now a blue power node soon. Still good news for Redneck. He's got 2 mini bases. He's gonna get a Spartan out. He's gonna pump Hellbringers into this. So I wonder if Hechi is gonna do his cloak grunt tricks again. So double extractor. But he's still getting camo before upgrading the extractors. This man's crazy. I love it. What about this guy? Chechos has a double upgraded harvest. Generator. He didn't do the supply pad thing like Hechi does. Still gonna get the Forge Hog out. And Daylon's choppers are coming in to do some work about those grunts as well. But they're not upgraded. I'm not sure they're gonna be. Is it really necessary to upgrade them? Because, I mean, wouldn't it be just better to make a sniper and then get the fast tier 2 Pavium business going? With a base, of course. He is already... Oh, wait, this isn't fast tier 2 Pavium at all. There is no second extractor. What heresy is this? The choppers can more than protect the base, that's fine. But I guess he just wants it all. Hechi's gonna get pushed back there. The extractors for him still not upgraded, by the way. This is a wild early game for sure. But yeah, the Brute will have to clean up the space now together with the Hellbringer. Shouldn't be a huge issue. Fortrog is annoying, but once you have a good number of choppers, everything should be fine. Let's go talk about how many chopper numbers you need. You guys already know that, and the kids stopped doing the fun number thing, so let's celebrate that. Huh? We can go back to bigger numbers being funny. What is this? What is that? Just left the base to its own devices. What is going on? I don't understand. Spartan Slam came through. It's all gonna get sort of punished by the beam, but not really. It's only clipping into the Marines a bit. Situation's not terrible at all. Hey, that chopper is just having an absolutely awful time. All of those are having an awful time. Fortrog doing such great work here. Just keeping the distance, sniping them one by one. Daylon's got to be crying at this point. Look, the ODSTs are even getting sniped. Great work by Mr. Fortrog Chechos here. Dude, Chechos is just playing out of his mind in this series, by the way. Just all the little things he does. So cool. We'll have to see the improvement. Sorry, I'm not trying to say he's doing better than the other team. Clearly not, but... you know, that could turn around. And he looks like he belongs here, right? Definitely not the, oh, delegate this guy to Rising Star tournaments. No, he seems like he's at home. Is that gonna be all the power nodes for Team Blue still? Looks like it. Just that one Marine getting annoying. But Team Blue, man, what that Fortrog did, and all these power node grabs, and the expos, they've got their stuff figured out. Now Daylon is out with his Pavium daddy. He does have 2 gens, but 3 gens are better than 2. So I'd love this War Council to swap for a 3rd gen soon. And I certainly do like this. The limousine should make a huge difference against the Fortrog business. Maybe that's enough engineers for now, yeah? The Warthogs are getting caught this time. Maybe even the Fortrog is in a little bit of trouble. That's a laser Spartan, by the way, so pretty powerful shots coming through. Fortrog's down. Good defense, but they're still dealing with an opposing team that significantly outscaled them. Hedgie still has this mini somehow. This is nuts. is down. Opportunity here to destroy an extractor at the minimum. But the shield comes up, so I'm not so sure they'll get another. Can't rule it out though. Why is the honor guard not coming? Oh man. Anyways, the brutes are upgraded. And Hechi loses the base. Oh boy. That archer missiles was pretty good. Counterattacks on Chechos. Doesn't have a turret. Wow, you only had the one turret. It's not enough, right? We'll have to go home to defend it. This is probably as much as he'll get out of this for now. Turret's about to be destroyed there as well. The mines are baiting the hogs into them. Are we gonna get it? We got a big drop. Forge Hog's gonna get punished hard. Maybe there's an actual bit of power to this counterattack. It might work out. Daylon should be able to call in the Lich, right? What's happening in his main? I guess that will take some time, so he definitely has time to make something happen with the Lich. Oh, beam comes through. Spartan's dead. They can still keep going. Oh, we got Gauss Hogs, my favorite. Twice in the same series too. I'll take it. More hunters coming out. Not much support for base damage, but it will help against these hogs. Those limousines are holding on okay as well. Could have been better, but hey, they have upgraded capacity and all. Those hunters are partying here. Chechos loses the base. Counter-offensive is still ongoing, but I'm not sure what happened to the hero. Can't see it on the map at the moment. DST's looking to clean up here, but they're gonna get spirit supported out of here. Chad and Steve got this. Lich is still around. So what does Hachi have? 3 generators. It's plenty of resources. And the spirit support gets overwhelmed. Cutter has a bigger drop. Oh my god. That's an insane counterattack with infinite hogs. No limit to their numbers, guys. Pavium's toast. The generators are getting showed the door. They're all gonna go down. These turrets won't last long at all. Archer missiles misses. Heavy metal just to tank it all. And we've got a heal. I mean, the hunters have come home. That's a little spooky, but heavy metal hogs for now have a grasp on this. It's all good. Spartans here. That might be a little bit too much. But maybe they can destroy a generator real quick before heading out again. Is that the case? No, they're just gonna trade into the hunters. It's fine. They've destroyed a lot already, but Daylon is capturing the base on the far side. Using a little bit of burn out here wouldn't be the worst. Once the buildings are done. Can this be held? Probably not, actually. Response from Hetchy is good. This isn't an eco base, right? So Daylon is actually in trouble. And it looks like Redneck spent all his money on this. Sure, Hetchy might have trouble holding the base, but that doesn't mean that suddenly Redneck can contribute too much more. Drops in an ODST, which is fine. But the brutes have got this, I think. Yeah, especially if they jump on the ODSTs, that's really the play they need to do. Hunters are getting veteran, see? Boys, careful. Be careful. Ah! Okay, they're fine. Yeah, they know what they need to do. The tech is already in. And a huge beam on the engineers plus the hunters. They can't really run. They can try and split. The boys are feeding each other now. So many warthogs. Infinity hogs. Actually, just on 40 population, man, but it's working okay. Bomb wasn't the best, but hey, these warthogs are just working. And oh my goodness, those marines just got absolutely deleted by the forge hog. What are you up to here? Spartan is having a party there. Actually trying to reclaim a second base. And we got a displacement to Narnia. Not very many important units, actually. But what matters is they destroy this base. Warthogs is sitting in the rain of fire. It hurts a lot, but they do drive out of it eventually, and they have a heal, so it's all good. Daylon loses the main base. No more economy for him. And the hogs can go and hit this if they want. They're not gonna need to. It's over. The Gauss hogs. Oh, yes. The ship and forge combo is pretty insane, isn't it? Like, it worked great. And Checho is just absolutely carried in this one. Sorry, Hetchy, you were still useful, but... Wow. Ladies and gents, welcome to game number 5, the last one of the semi-finals now. In the blue card, this is Hetchy going for a generator first. And on the other side, we've got Chechos, that's his buddy. They're playing as Johnson and Decimus, a pretty good mix. And on the other side, we've got in the red, this is now Redneck in the red. And Daylon is in the yellow, so I'm going to switch those colors over. But it should be like this. The names need to change over, actually. Sorry, Daylon is the Atriox in this one. So let's just follow Cam a little bit on Daylon, and we'll fix this. Yeah, they changed color in this game due to a restart. Heroes coming soon. And Johnsons from all over will join us. Expect bunkers in the middle. Expect them to be stuck full of snipers. It's pretty difficult to make infantry plays work here, but you got stuff like the Chosen, you've got stuff like plasma mines to use there. It's just that both players are now doing it, so it's a little bit stable, I would say, for the middle there. You could expect a vortex plus some Plus some brutes to unlock the area. Every time the brutes do their thing, you would get quite a bit of work done. All it takes is a stun and the snipers aren't shooting, right? Okay, Johnny versus Johnny, bunker versus bunker. A little bit of healing action as well there. Hedgie's boy is unupgraded, however, so that's something to watch out for. There it is. It's fixed. It's a weaker bunker, though. Would expect Chosen to show up soon. It's a little bit difficult to engage against Johnson with some with some of those choppers. Looks like blue team will have bunkers for longer. Just by a little bit. But that's now taken care of. Suicide Grunt getting picked off there, partially before crashing into the sniper, but sniper stays alive. By the way, crashing your Suicide Grunts into buildings does stun the buildings for a little while. That also includes bunkers. That's a really good way to get rid of them. And so far so good. I mean, these two heroes in there are already doing a fantastic job. It's just that meanwhile, power nodes are being captured by Team Blue, right? And they're also looking for some kind of counterattack into the main. They could just go right now. Get that generator, get out again. I think that's the play. Johnson's got to be careful not to be caught here between snipers and the Chosen, because he's just gonna go down. I doubt there's gonna be another bunker for him. Nope, he just gets sniped. We do have the Warlord as well with the same kind of problem, though. If the Chosen slows him down, he's just not escaping. He's dead. Ah, he gets a bunker. Not bad, but meanwhile the extractor is going to be destroyed. So that's income gone, resources gone that you have to use to rebuild it. And even the harvester is at great risk. Meanwhile, the grunts are already preparing their way out. Oh my goodness, can they bonk one more? Nah, I think they should just leave, right? Jump to high ground. Oh my, they are looking for more. I don't know about this. So many snipers here. It's an insane number of snipers, to be honest. 8 snipers. No, that's not. That's not right. That's too many. Team Red still has a really solid grasp on the middle. I don't think it's easy to take it away at all. But these guys could still go down there. Bonk those generators. There's a Suicide Grunt this time, though. If that connects with these, that would be brutal. I wonder if Daylon's gonna look. Oh, he is. He's expecting this nonsense. Ooh, there's a bunker to try and protect the boys. Do we have some kind of tier 2 gameplay yet? Doesn't look like it. Still just 1 star on this guy. You'd almost expect there to be a second one. Not yet. Daylon is relatively close to tier 2 now. Obviously, much harder time to get there than for his buddy Redneck there. Can't believe this base from Hetchy, man. Of course he does that. Classic. It's very difficult to pull this off in 2v2 because, yeah, it buys you some time, but it's very unlikely to go undetected, unlike in the 1v1 where you just have a lot more opportunity to hide stuff. EMP almost really hit the grunts in the middle, but not quite. Still way too many snipers to deal with. Now the tier 2 business begins with some Mantis from Hetchy. Checho's only now reaching tier 2. But oh boy, is he ready to make some brutes. I'm guessing that's all he'll do. This guy is just making bases, man. Likewise, we're gonna see some Mantis from Redneck. And his ones might actually work, because having a hero on top of your base is never the best thing. Especially 2 heroes when you have no units to defend with. Yeah, I think this is just gonna go down, isn't it? Already got 2 Mantis coming up on it. Hetchy was a little too cute with the many bases. I wonder if he gets a star from this. Probably not. Nah. Team Red's looking big, you guys. 80 pop for Redneck. 38 for Daylon is not that much. And he's still just making elites. I think if he made brutes, he'd probably be better off. Very defensive play. I don't know if they need to pull everyone there, but I guess Red could just attack this. Oh wait, the vines. Which was cleaning them up the hard way. And that base is now safe. All it takes is 1 engineer to heal it up. Daylon might be thinking about brutes, no? Just thinking about elites. He likes the elites. I don't know, he's not facing that many infantry units. In fact, he's gonna face some Decimus Air here from Chechos, who's currently upgrading all the pads. Obviously after that, yeah, you can triple pump the Banshees. And since you're not spending any power, you can just go straight tier 3 soon enough. Red controls 4 power nodes, guys. This is kind of brutal. It's very hard to control that 5th one, to be fair. But they're just so far ahead, right? In every way. They can attack whatever they want. The only thing I don't like is the elites. It doesn't match what's on the field, and Daylon should have scouted that. Good EMP, but these guys are invulnerable. Still, you'll get some shots off here. Don't forget, Redneck also can go invulnerable. And with his tier 3 lasers, he's pretty well off. But now he's not ready for the beam, is he? A good spread there, but not enough to really counter this. The Banshees should be taking out the remainder of the Mantis. And Johnson will just have to run as far as he can. Can't really run from his too many Banshees, and they heal. Well, that's not gonna go great. I'm surprised they're leaving, because they're healing while fighting, so they should probably just take the fight. Pick up the hero and then leave. Anyway, Hedgie is stabilizing a little bit now. A whole bunch of Mantis are out. We might have a bit of a counter attack. It's just gonna be hard to make this work. Do we have some Reavers? They're coming. We got one. You know, maybe a good Decimus drop could change things a little bit. Show some of these mini bases. With the Banshees, buy some time. Drop into the infantry blob. Something like that could be great. It's a Colossus. Even the Banshees are not a fan of that. Yeah, so far so good with that. Banshees have saved the day. Can Hedgie now go tier 3 and get his lasers? I hope that's tier 3 coming there. Takes down the Colossus, not bad. Sir, did you upgrade to a... He upgraded to a 7 slot! Oh, why you know? Get laser. Oh, not that laser, not that one, not that one, Hedgie. Oh god. I'm sorry, that's probably gonna be it. Those Colossi can now destroy his base. Multiple bases. No problem. More than enough Reavers here to defend against Banshee spam. Should be all good to go. Full population here for the boys. Reinforcements 2 would be nice later. Daylon still not got reinforcements 1, but he's getting his big boy upgraded. I was wondering where that star went, but it was just the UI glitching. We still have the star. Likewise on Warlord boy over here. EMP Mac largely misses. But invulnerability gets used anyway, just in case. Shield generator actually goes down the last second. Good snipe there by the Banshees. Getting the Foundry is always a good play. But I don't think there's any substance to this push. And Hedgie just doesn't have stuff. Oh, the Colossus just absolutely owned that guy. It always is good to have like just a handful of Mantis in there so they can use their targeting lasers. Nerf enemies a little bit. Or rather, increase damage against them. Not the best of mech blast, but it did something. It's good enough. You see, Redneck here doesn't have to make the anti-air. That's Daylon's job. Oh, he's even getting some of his own Banshees. Okay. Yeah, that's probably it, isn't it? There's no way Chechos can survive. And she doesn't even have stuff, so... 49 pop is probably all in the queue. No? Where is this stuff? Oh, there's like a handful of boys all around. Yeah, this base is... it's history. And whatever base these guys want to target, they can. There's no worries about that. Banshee counterattack is on. We should see some anti-air turrets. Just to slow down the operation a little bit. Oh, there's gonna be 4 anti-air turrets here. Oh my goodness. Decimus is a problem. But not that big of a problem. Oh, the vortex, I guess. This could be an issue. We're gonna see some kind of heal here. Beams coming in, but the yellow Banshees are pretty well split up. It's really not a big deal. Don't need a heal there though. Counterattack is ongoing, and it looks like Chechos has just lost the main. Meanwhile, the engineers have arrived and they'll out-heal that damage. All these Banshees are enough, I'd say. Mantis here to create some trouble, but it's really nowhere near enough. Chechos is no longer a player in this game. And Hetchy's got to know it. Once these guys combine themselves into a single blob, they can push anything they like, and blue team knows it. So that's going to be a 3-2 score in favor of Rallyflag. Our glorious semifinals is now over, and we'll have Rallyflag going into the finals. But first, we're going to see Gruntiza in the bronze match, actually. So thanks to all for playing, taking part. Hope you all enjoyed it. We want to thank our website patrons. This is by far the best way to support MetaPlays. Your contribution helps keep the project sustainable and allows us to produce more and better content. If you aren't yet a patron, check out our link in the description and get in touch to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.